speak about water inundated roads and farms and fields and water.
9:45.
I got a book from you after your phone call. I did meet with Rick at the highway
Thanks,
shop.
Natalie.
He had talked with you already.
No,
The Cobra deal.
oh, yeah.
Huh?
No, I didn't get
so-
anything.
Oh, she doesn't?
Oh, I thought you had talked with him.
Yeah,
thought
I
he
know
said-
he's up in
Okay,
Rio
we'll
or
talk.
whatever, wherever. Okay, next week.
Did you get my return phone call? Okay.
I've heard more about stuck tractors,
Yeah.
trying to get at that last 20 feet.
Okay. How'd that go?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Okay, not me.
They're straight.
Oh, I was here yesterday, that's
That
why.
was the opportune moment.
There you go.
She didn't-
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
You got an extra agenda?
Yeah.
I did not print one out.
You can just look at the screen.
I could have stolen Lee's, yeah.
That's fine. Who gets on as well?
You could hear everybody but me. I'm not sure why. It's weird.
I can hear you, Troy.
Okay.
8:59 and counting. All right. Good morning, everyone. It is 9 a.m. I'm going to bring this meeting of the Codington County Board of County Commissioners to order. It is Thursday, June 9th, 2022. We'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Cody, would you like to lead us today?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I would just remind everyone that if you have a cell phone, if you would silence it, if you need to take a call, if you could step out of the meeting and take that call, it'd be much appreciated. Item number 2, call for public comment. We will still take public comment from individuals via the phone, and the 2 phone numbers are 605-882-6248 and 605-882-6297. And we will address those during the open part of our meeting. I also would like to mention, we have Lee Gable zooming in and Luke Muller as well. And we are streaming live on YouTube. Item number 3, conflict of interest items. Are there any for fellow commissioners?
No.
Item number 4, action to approve the June 9th, 2022
So
agenda.
moved.
Motion by Van Duzen,
Second.
I'll
second by Waterman. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Lee is a little soft. I don't know.
Aye.
There you go. Okay. Item number 5, action to approve the May 24, 2022 minutes of the Codington County Board of Commissioners. Motion by Johnson,
I'll second.
second by Gable. Any additions or corrections? Not hearing any. All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? That motion carries. We'll do monthly reports. Extension is not here, so we'll start with the community health nurse with Cody.
Morning.
Good morning.
Just push that button on there. A little round. There you go.
Alrighty, so this is recapping from last time I was here from March until June, until current. WIC things, we had that formula recall that happened with Similac, who our contract is currently through. Due to that, we have been able to offer multiple alternatives to our clients. So we have added an additional of 6 other brands that participants are able to purchase, along with various sizes as well. So it gives them a couple different options. So we're still able to produce benefits and be able to supply formula to our participants that are needing it. We also still have the increase that we are giving to our participants for a fruit and vegetable voucher. And that is, the waiver is through the end of September currently. We are still doing the majority of our appointments in person. We still do have a waiver to do them over the phone though, if we need to, still due to COVID. That waiver is currently through the end of July. We normally don't get updates on that until closer to the end of the waiver. So we still offer people to come in, but if they do need to do them over the phone, we do still do that so that we can still serve our participants. Immunizations, I know last time we had talked, I mentioned that we had a big influx of school required immunizations. So I ordered early this year, and we have are preparing to get ready for school required immunizations for the students. We're also trying to work with the Watertown Public School on how to get certain populations up to date on immunizations and things like that. So we're kind of in a process of working out some work together. I completed all the school services for Florence, Great Plains, Henry, Waverly, and St. Martin's for the past school year. All 5 of these schools also signed a contract for the 2023-2024 or 2022-2023 school year. So a few of them have larger contracts than previous years. So we're excited to get back into the schools again. We continue to follow our pregnant women monthly. We have transitioned to a new electronic medical record for all of our pregnancy related charting. Family planning also uses this charting system. So it kind of helps us to better relate and see past information and pass information on as well. We still have pack and plays and car seats that we distribute out. Staffing, we welcomed a new nurse. Kaya is her name. She started in March. She is currently practicing on her own. It was her day off today, so I will bring her with to our next meeting. She's a licensed practical nurse. She was working at Universal Pediatrics. She is going to be working Monday through Wednesday, and then Liza, who continues to cover Thursdays and Fridays. We had our Sarah, who was our dietitian, who joined me last time. She also covers 3 other counties as well as ours. So she goes to Roberts, Grant, and Clark, along with Codington as well. For furthering education, I went and met with a local hospital to further work with their labor and delivery department to kind of collaborate with them. And we're also going to be working with the police department to kind of just get some further education as well. We still have those rapid COVID tests in our office as well. So if anyone is needing those, just definitely give our office a call and we'll definitely set them out in the entryway for you guys.
Right.
Questions?
Very good. Anyone have any questions? The school immunizations, you know, they used to have like pods. That's kind of gone away, right?
Yes, yep. And the pod we've mainly done in previous years has just been for flu season. We normally run a flu clinic. So we just have them come into our office at this time, just since Watertown is so large, it's a little bit harder to go out into the schools, but
That would increase your numbers in your office by quite a bit.
Yep. And then if I can request to go into executive session regarding personnel, I would appreciate that.
Yep. We typically do that at the end of the
Okay.
meeting. Are you okay
That's
to
fine.
wait?
Yep, I can definitely wait.
All right.
Thank you.
Very good. We'll
Thanks,
do that.
Jody.
Thank you. All right, we have extension here, so we'll move on to Jody.
Morning, Jody.
Morning, Jody.
All right, so last week we had a 4-H Clover Bud camp with 5, 6, and 7-year-olds. We had 30 youth learning about bugs. The bad part about having it this early, there's not many bugs out to look for, so they found lots of other little things. But our 4-H camp was held June 6th to the 8th. We had 12 youth from Codington County go down to Camp Ponset. We just got back yesterday. Big thank you to Andrew Larson, who's serving as one of our chaperone, and then my daughter Hannah Lair, and then Sienna Moser serving as counselors for this camp. So they started last week, June 1st, and then Hannah's going through Friday down there also. So she's serving as a counselor. And this is a volunteer. So for youth and volunteers, it's great for them to do that. Our Shake Wagon is going to be held next week from June 13th through the 15th. It'll be 11 to 7 each day. Here's some flyers. We just want to pass them down. So if you want to hang them up somewhere, they'll be on the east lawn of Dakota Bank. So we'll be getting that set up on Sunday, and it'll open on Monday morning. This is probably our 10th or 11th year we've done this, besides the year we did it with COVID, but our Kid Care Babysitting Clinic is going to be held on June 28th. It's now full with 60 youth. So we just planned one day for this year just to get it started back up since 2019. We've been doing some virtual babysitting clinics, but we thought we'd do one in person this year. So it is full with 60. We'll wrap up June with our horse show in Clark on June 30th. We have 2 judging schools coming up also. We still have lots of room for our farm safety camp on July 21st. I'm going on the radio with Chuck during egg hour today, just to try and promote it a little bit more. We only have about 18 youth signed up so far, so we're going to try and promote that because that's July 21st. And then dog practice is being held every Wednesday night on the east lawn. So kids are training their dogs. So
How many do you
Great.
typically allow in that farm safety camp?
well, I say a limit of 100. So
Oh, okay.
that's what we usually have, but just depends on how many we end up with. We haven't had that for a long time. We used to have waiting lists when we started 20 some years ago. So those kids are all farmers. I think so.
Yeah.
So
Shake wagon be at Modex this weekend.
that's the same shake wagon. They'll move it to us on Sunday afternoon. I have to help set up. So yep, so we're just on the east lawn of Dakota Bank, same place it's always been. Just grateful that the construction hasn't got that far yet. So
11 in the morning till 7 at night.
yep. Yep. So we have
Good.
clubs taking shifts. So every club gets a shift, and so they're excited to work it and stuff. So
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
great.
all
Get them
right.
out there and get them active.
All right. Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Jody.
All right, thanks, Jody. Okay, let's move on then to Luke. Item number 7, action to approve a plat of the Willow Run addition.
Thank you, commissioners. Good morning. I have, as you said, the plat of Willow Run addition in the southeast quarter of section 7, 11751, and in the northeast quarter of 18. But for what it's worth, this is in, I'm looking at my map is what it is. This is straight east of the north exit, almost straight east of the north exit of Watertown. East about 2.5, actually 3.5 miles. You go east on 169th until that road would curve back to the south, and you got to work your way back to the north, Oak Street, and curve. It's a fun route. We'll put it that way. The plat. I got to give you a little background here, real quick. Sorry, the plat was submitted originally. It straddled a section line that also shared 2 townships. That's why I had that referenced. They redrew it because there is a section line that could not be vacated before this meeting. So it's been drawn now, as you see on that screen, with the dotted line being the proposed lot of Willow Run addition. All of that in section 7 of Waverly Township is where this is at. So the Board of Adjustment recommended or approved a farmstead exemption, and then the Planning Commission recommended approval of this plat, knowing that at some point the Fannons or the future owners of this property would likely need to vacate that section line right away. And in talking to the townships, they really didn't see it as a huge issue. It was just more of a timing issue that they wanted to get done. So that's where we sit.
Make a motion to approve the plat.
Second.
Run
Motion
addition.
by Van Duzen, second by Waterman. Any other discussions or questions for Luke? Not hearing any. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Oops, sorry, Lee. Okay. Any opposed? Motion carries. All right. Thanks, Luke. Did you have anything else?
Nope, that's it. Thank you much.
All right.
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks.
Move on to item number 8, action to declare law enforcement vehicle surplus to be traded, and that would be Brad. Good morning, Brad.
Morning, Brad.
Should have in your packet there, a couple trade-in offers. A couple vehicles that we have. We got one of our 2 vehicles that we ordered has come in. We picked that one up. We'd like to trade these 2 vehicles off when the next vehicle comes in here in the next week or 2. It's a 2017 Ford Interceptor, 155,000 miles. They gave us a trade-in value of $7,500, and then a 2016 Ford Interceptor with 152,000 miles. for a trade-in value of $6,500. In years past, we've always traded these vehicles back into Watertown Ford. It seems like they give us a really exceptional deal on these vehicles after we've used them. Doing business locally, seems that we're good. We don't have to sit on them in a lot until there's a sale or something for a year or two and drag them out of the woodwork. So
I'll move to approve.
Second.
Motion by Van Duzen, second by Johnson. Any other questions, comments?
Seems like a good deal.
yeah, I'm really impressed with the prices. So
We'll take it.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion carries.
Thank you.
All right, action to declare detention center equipment surplus to be destroyed. Matt is going to give us a little information on that.
We just got a new dishwasher. The old one was, can't remember how many years old, 25 years old, and it was starting to leak. So they've JB welded it up and it's now.
Just getting broken in.
Yeah, it's down in the courthouse basement. So, and then we have a deep freeze that doesn't seal. You lift up the top and the stuff falls out, so we can't use it.
probably had that one for 25 years.
That one's old too. So
I'll make a
All right.
motion to, I'll make a motion to declare these surplus.
Motion by Gable, second,
To be destroyed, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
second
destroyed.
by Johnson. Yep. Motion and second. Any other questions, comments? Not hearing any. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? That motion carries. All right, item number 10, action to hire a full-time correctional officer to fill a vacancy.
Well, I'd say with the, I offered a position for deputy to one of my correctional officers. So that leaves us some correctional officer opening in the jail. So just looking to fill a full-time position that's transferring over to the other side of the sheriff's office.
Make a motion to approve.
Motion by Gable.
Second.
Second by Van Duzen. Any other comments or questions? Not hearing any. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Get her done.
Lee, I didn't hear you.
I said aye.
Okay, any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thanks,
That's
guys.
all I have
Good
for
luck.
now.
All right.
Let's do an exec afterwards.
Yep.
All right.
We have a couple, so that'll be fine. Item number 11, canvass of the 2022 primary election and action to approve canvass. You have that information on your desk.
So what we're going to do today is Troy has the list. Troy has the report that came off the ballot scanner, and the rest of you have the report when I took those numbers from the ballot scanner and entered them into the state's website. So what Troy needs to do is read the vote totals for each race, which you will find on your sheets, and just verify that they are in fact the same.
All right.
And you can read the race and the candidate's name, please.
Okay, starting with the Republican votes. Ballots cast were 3,738, nonpartisan votes, 1,528.
That's on there.
Representative United States Senator John R. Thune, 2,746. Bruce Whalen, 679. Mark Mowry, 192, for a total vote count of 3,617. United States Representative Dusty Johnson, 2,297. Taffy Howard, 1,340, for a total vote count of 3,637. In the governor's race, Stephen Haugard, 673 votes. Christy Nome, 2,996. Total vote count 3,669. State Senator District 5, Lee Schoenbeck, 1,808. Colin Allen Paulson, 1,270. Total vote count 3,078. South Dakota State Representative in District 4, Val Roush, 153. Adam Grimm, 186. Fred Deutsch, 307. Stephanie Sauter, 199. Total vote count is 845. Codington County Commissioner race for District 1, D. Lee Gable, 397. Carrie L. Jorgensen, 223. Total vote count 620. Delegates to the state convention, Jeannie Horning, 1,807. Donna Schoenbeck, 1,644. Hugh M. Bartles, 2,361, and Daryl Crandall with 888. Total vote count is 6,700. Constitutional Amendment C, yes votes 1,698, no votes 3,468, total vote count 5,166. Madam Chair.
All right, thank you for that. So we need a motion and a second and to approve
Move to approve the canvas.
canvassing. Okay, motion by Johnson,
Second.
second by Waterman. Any comments, questions? Not hearing any. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. All right, item number 12, action to approve claims. Claims for payment.
The claims we have today are May salary claims in the total of $640,097.28.
Move to approve.
Motion by Van Duzen,
I'll second.
second by Gable. Any comments, questions? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item number 13, action to approve automatic budget supplements.
Nothing for 13 or 14 today.
All right, action to approve travel requests.
We have one travel request for the Emergency Management Director to attend an ICS 400 training.
Motion by Johnson,
I'll second.
second by Gable. Any comments, questions? Not hearing any. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Item number 16, public notices, possible quorum of commissioners.
That's what it could be on it, on that area.
Yeah.
Mhm.
June is Dairy Month, and they are having an event out there from 10 to 1, Modak Dairy,
On Saturday.
Saturday, the 11th, yes. Don't really have anything else. Anyone else?
Oh,
All right. Is there any old business? Item number 18, any new business?
Madam Chair, just, I'll be testifying today with, on the regional jails summer study. So that testimonies to, their first meetings today, and they're taking testimony from some county commissioners. Let's see, Brown County, Commissioner Weesey and Commissioner Debert from Lawrence County will be there as well as the South Dakota Sheriff's Association and the South Dakota Association of County Commissioners. So we've been coordinating testimony over this past week. So that's today.
All right, very good.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
if I may, had a meeting with Rick Hartley, our superintendent of the Highway Department, when I got back from my trip, and he was unable to be here today because he's attending a conference, but our county roads did take a little bit of a hit when that last storm hit, and our Highway Department is working with our townships to try and put things back together as best as they can. We have a culvert out, I know, east of Rawville, I believe, right? North and east of Rawville, a little ways. So they're working on that. It's my understanding that that's been ordered, and we'll be working with the townships to try and get that replaced. So anyway, just thank the public for their patience as we deal with this. And it's been a wet season and slowing things down for us, but we'll get there. So that's all.
All right, very good.
To give you an idea, that culvert is a 6-footer.
That's a big one.
Mhm.
And it washed out completely. It just took that culvert out and moved it. It didn't flush it down or anything. It just took it out and moved it. It was bizarre, but
Yeah.
anyway.
I actually think back up. I attended the South Dakota Retirement Board meeting last week, and this is good news for everybody. July 1, everybody will get the 3.5% increase as we had planned. And amazingly enough, that's we had a good year the year before, and we're able to
You can't shut that door.
make some funds, and that's the result of that. And we're just barely hanging on, but if we have a good next 3 weeks, we might be able to pay the full pool next year as well. So if we could just hang
Yes.
on, but that market is just nuts. But it's good news.
Yeah.
We're in good shape, and so everybody will get, and Cindy's just sitting here, just
Yeah,
chomping at the bit to get in on this now. So,
yes, I am.
yeah, So, good news. Thank you.
All right, very good. Anything else? We'll kind of call that as open. Anyone else have anything for the open? We have a couple items then to go into executive session, and both of them are in relation to personnel. So I don't know how we're gonna draw straws of who's going first, but anyway, I need a motion to go into executive
Motion to
session.
executive session.
Motion by
Second.
Johnson, second by Van Duzen. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, we are in executive session.
No business afterwards.
No.
That's personnel.